So somebody dropped a comment on one of my videos asking me what I thought about Jake Paul fixing his fights, paying fighters to take a dive. I don't think Jake Paul fixes his fights. I understand that there's a clear difference between taking a safe fight and then fixing your fight. What do I mean by this? Jake Paul has a very, very strong team around him. He's a millionaire. He has people advising him on the best paths to take for his career. And you don't just expect those people to watch him take fights that he would get beaten in or get embarrassed in. How do I mean by this? As a fighter, it is up to your management to give you the best path to success. You know, everybody does it. The Anthony Joshua, the Tyson Furies, they all take safer fights at the beginning of their career so they can build their record, build their confidence, and build their skill level. And what Jake Paul is doing is completely no different. In my opinion, I believe that Jake Paul has put himself against more experienced fighters earlier in his career as opposed to other boxers. You know, going up to fight against Anthony Joshua at this point in his career is very, very, very commendable. So it is completely appalling to say that Jake Paul is fixing his fights. And I want to guarantee you that Jake Paul would beat every single one of his victories. He can defend it. None of those guys would beat Jake Paul in a pure boxing match. Not Anderson Silva, not Tyron Woodley. None of these guys would beat Jake Paul in a pure boxing match, and that is the truth. You know, MMA is different from boxing, and hand-to-hand combat is different from boxing. But when it comes to pure boxing, Jake Paul will beat these guys over and over and over and over again. His only professional boxing loss came against Tommy Fury, and it is important noting that Jake Paul has been calling for that rematch severally, and Tommy Fury is nowhere to be found. I believe at this point he wants to chase a career in bodybuilding.